As I said, since age 3, if not before, I started improvising my own music. And as soon as I learned the notes, I started putting my own music down. Whenever I learned something new from Anna Pavlovna, I immediately used it in my own music. All the recordings I made back in Russia were made live. And then I started doing both, making live recordings and doing some studio ones as well. There came a point when I realized that they were not always working for me. The studio atmosphere was not right for some music. So I made plans to have several of my live performances recorded. The Mozart C minor and Schumann concertos was the first such recording. We have a project to record all Beethoven concertos together only in a few months' time from now. So Colin, when I visited him at home and we went through all the concertos, I said to him, I played in a rather slow tempo. It's not a traditional tempo or something like this. And he said, young man, traditions or nothing, something to that effect. Then when I played, he liked my interpretation. And at the very first rehearsal, the orchestra under him sounded in that movement exactly the way I wanted, exactly the way I felt that music should sound. My tastes have always been very broad in pretty much everything. In music, in literature, and in countries. All right, there is one thing. I'm somewhat old-fashioned. I like old things, old architecture in particular. That's why I especially like Europe. When I travel to, say, Japan, I like visiting old cities like Kyoto, Nara, and so on. Now I plan to do Prokofiev's second and third concertos. I'm going to perform them in London in January of next year of 2008 with the Philharmonia Orchestra. conducted by Vladimir Ashkenazy. Those performances will be recorded live, and I'm also going to have my performances of both Brahms concertos with the Boston Symphony Orchestra, James Levine, respectively, in Boston, recorded live in April of next year.